Installation instructions. Double reversible door. Let's carefully proceed with the unpacking. Toolkit. Tools required for installation. Installation tools not supplied. Let's proceed with the assembly of the frame. We recommend to assemble the frame on a horizontal surface. The track that allows door opening is already mounted on the horizontal frame. You only need to insert the slider and the rail for the pivot pin. Place the washer and screw the pin to the rail. Insert the wooden pins in the holes on the junction between the vertical frames and the horizontal frame. Interlock the components. Check that the corners and the joint edges between vertical frame and horizontal frame match. Permanently fix the components with the 5 460 screws, which are part of the toolkit. Temporarily tie the door frame at the center of the wall with 2 wooden wedges on the horizontal frame support. Mark on the frame the indicated height levels. Drill 6 holes on the frame in the previously marked spots, using a 3 mm wood drill bit. Countersink the holes. They will accommodate the 6 screw heads. Fasten screw number 1 at the top, hinge side. Fasten screw number 2 at the top, lock side. Level the frame. Fix the frame at the bottom, hinge side. It is now possible to remove the wooden wedges. Install the magnetic counterplate on the lock side in the buildings on the frame. Fix the counterplate on the grips on the hinge side, inserting it in the relevant milling. Let's assemble the pivot hinge. Fasten the pivot hinge in the milling of the frame at the bottom, hinge side. Use provided screws. Once the truss is defined, insert a larger screw to ensure a better seal. Insert the washer into the pin. Let's assemble the reversibility plate. Fix the plate in the milling of the frame at the bottom, lock side. Proceed carefully in order to avoid damaging the door during the unpacking. The magnetic lock is already installed on the door. Female pivot hinges must be installed. Screw the hinges at the indicated distances, positioning the component in the appropriate millings on the upper and lower side of the door. Install the male pivot hinge on the upper side of the door. In order to find the correct positioning of the hinge, it is necessary to fold the narrow panel of the door and to align the pin of a hinge to the hole of the already installed hinge. Drill the door with a 10 mm bit through the female hinges, for ease of installation of upper and lower pins. Fasten screw number 4 at the center, hinge side. Install the door on the frame by fitting the hinges, first on the lower pin, then on the upper pin. Using the provided key, tighten the pivot pin located at the top to fix the door. Check correct opening and closing. Fasten screw number 5 at the bottom, lock side. Fix the frame at the center, lock side. Make sure that the jamb light is uniform and the door is correctly aligned with the frame. Apply screw cover caps. Permanently fix the frame with polyurethane foam on both sides. Let's now assemble architraves. We recommend to cut a piece of architrave of approximately 2 cm and use it to mark the cutting point on the vertical architraves. Cut the architraves as shown. Measure the distance between the vertical frames in order to cut the horizontal frames in the right way. Do not forcibly bind architraves at this stage. Repeat on the opposite side. Apply silicone on the architraves and fix them, inserting them into the millings of the frame. Fix architraves on the opposite side in the same way. To obtain a better result, is it possible to ask for the architrave installation spring kit to compress the components during silicone hardening. Now the door is fully assembled. If reverse thrust is desired, please do as follows. Reverse the position of the pivot pin and of the rail for the pin inside the truck. Disassemble and reverse the position of the magnetic counterplate and of the grips counterplate. Disassemble and reverse the position of the pivot hinge and of the reversibility plate. Remove the male hinge and install it on the opposite side of the door, which will now become the upper side of the door. Unscrew the lock, turn it and fix it again in its seat. Reposition the door on the lower and upper pins, and tighten the pivot pin once again. In this way, reverse thrust is obtained.